Hi everyone. Well, seeing as it's a holiday week coming up, we thought we would do a bit of a video update tonight to give you a bit more detail on what's likely to be coming up on the week ahead. And it does look like a fairly unsettled week, really, with some rain and showers at times, and potentially windy at first as well. But we'll get to that in just a moment. So let's have a little look at the current synoptic pattern, and we've got this area of low pressure out here to the west of Ireland, and also further areas of low pressure developing out in the Atlantic, and the closest high pressure, which is what usually brings the fine weather, is really down here off of towards the south into the Atlantic off of western Spain, and also right out to the far east here towards Russia. So it's not looking really that ideal. In fact, we'll overlay the clouds with this, and you can see at the moment it's not too bad. We've got some broken cloud across our area, and I don't know if you can see it at this scale actually, because a lot of you I do know watch on your mobile devices. So hopefully, if there's a problem with the size of the scale, please let me know, and of course we'll make some changes. So yes, you can see at the moment. And into tonight, and then into tomorrow, we've got some cloud running through the English Channel, but it doesn't look too terrible in the next 24 hours really. But as we move in towards Tuesday, we see this large area of low pressure from the Atlantic bringing in all this cloud, and of course with lots of cloud, as often accompanied with a low pressure area, we often see plenty of rainfall too. So this is as we run through tonight. We can see a few scattered showers running through the English Channel. Perhaps a few more towards tomorrow morning, possibly affecting the island up to really 10, 11 a.m. We're likely to see some showers running across our area. And then after that, it looks mostly dry, with the main area of showers, or the bulk of the showers, will be well towards the north of the island, using the heat of the mainland, which will be a lot warmer than the winds that come in off the sea. As you can see, these winds are southwesterly here, that will be coming in off the sea. So yeah, it won't be actually too bad tomorrow afternoon, apart from the showers in the morning. And if we have a little look at the wind speeds here, we can see it's going to be a fairly breezy day with 18 to 25 miles per hour really across most of the island, gusting perhaps a little bit strong in a few places, with temperatures around 14 to 15, possibly pushing up to 16 degrees Celsius in a few places. So it won't be that warm, and it will feel quite chilly in the breeze, especially in more western and southern parts of the island. So then as we go in towards Tuesday, you can see some showers again, Monday night into early Tuesday, developing into the south here. And then as we move through the early hours of Tuesday morning, we see this quite a large area of rainfall moving through. It's not necessarily going to be that heavy, but there will probably be quite a bit of low cloud and mist around the hills and that, and possibly dipping a little bit lower in places. And so it's not going to be a very nice start to Tuesday, but that rain will gradually clear away as the day goes on, with a few scattered showers following in behind, especially towards the evening, where it's likely to be just the odd shower here and there, but maybe still a little bit of low cloud hanging around towards the west and southern coasts of the island as well. So if you have a little look at these average wind speeds, well, Tuesday afternoon it looks quite gusty at times, so we're going to be seeing these average winds 20 to 25 miles per hour, and that's actually quite a breeze blowing, because with the gusts we're likely to see possibly pushing 40-45 miles per hour for a time. So yeah, that's around mostly in coastal areas. Inland we're looking 25 to 30 miles per hour, but it will be quite gusty, especially Tuesday afternoon, and especially around any of the showery patches that come through as well. The winds always tend to pick up around those areas. So now let's have a little run through the rest of the week. So into Wednesday, we still see this area of low pressure around. The winds come round into the northwest a little bit, so possibly the odd shower, but it looks like it will probably dry out a little bit towards then. Then on Thursday, we see these winds coming round into the north. So that's not a good sign, really. It means that the temperatures are going to drop away a little bit more. So there's no sign of any real heat wave or anything like that. And then as we move into Friday and then in towards next weekend, which is quite a way off, so things may change, it looks like we're going to be seeing this area of high pressure starting to nudge its way in. It won't be necessarily that warm, but it does look like possibly settling down with some drier weather as we move in towards next weekend. But we'll get a little bit more detail on the rest of the week now. So as we move into Wednesday daytime, we can see that there's going to be a few showers around, especially as we move through into the afternoon. but it doesn't look too bad really across the island. Most of the island will probably be quite dry, and also with some reasonable sunny spells as well. The wind isn't going to be too bad, so we're going to be seeing wind speeds averaging really 15 to 18 miles per hour. It doesn't really change much through the day, and the temperature's a little bit warmer, so we're looking 16, 17, possibly 18 degrees Celsius in a few places, maybe even 19 degrees in a few sheltered eastern parts of the island. So not really too bad on Wednesday. So Thursday looks like starting off a reasonable day. There'll be some sunny spells to start, but cloud and showers will develop as the day goes on. And you can see as we move into the afternoon, see these masses of rainfall. Now this looks like a lot of rain, but this isn't a very high resolution model, which means this is mostly just showery outbreaks of rain moving through. But that doesn't really mean it's not going to be much better for many of us, because these will be widespread showers. So pretty much everywhere is going to see at least some rainfall, it would seem, on Thursday. And if we look at these winds, it does look like starting off in the west to northwest early in the day, but gradually coming round into the north as we move through into the afternoon. The wind speeds don't look that strong, so we're seeing anything from 8 to really up to 15 miles per hour. It doesn't look too bad. But the temperatures won't be that great, so we're going to be looking at 15 to 17 degrees Celsius in general. It's not likely to be much higher than that, especially where any of these showery outbreaks come through, where the temperature is likely to drop away a fair amount to perhaps really 12, 13 degrees Celsius, so it'll feel quite chilly under any showers. And then as we move into Friday, we're likely to see less in the way of showers as we move through Friday, possibly still the odd one or two here and there. But it doesn't look like a terrible day at the moment, as that area of high pressure, as I was showing you before, starts to nudge its way in. And that will kill off any showers from the west. Perhaps right here in the east towards Kent, I expect we'll see some still. But across the island, it doesn't look like it will be a too bad day. If we take a look at the winds, we've got that northerly still blowing down, and it's going to be picking up possibly a little bit. So we're going to be seeing wind speeds 15 to 18, possibly gusting 20 to 24 miles per hour maybe. It doesn't look terrible, but it won't feel that great, especially where the temperatures will be suppressed somewhat. We're going to be seeing 15 to 17 degrees Celsius. So, like I said, it won't feel that great in those temperatures and that wind. Although some sunny spells at times, especially in the morning. But it does seem likely that as I just skipped back a little bit here, as we go through the day, the cloud will increase from the north. So it'll be developing over the land from the heat of the land. So there we are. That's pretty much it really for now. So I will try and get a few more of these video updates out weekly if possible. Of course, I've had a lot of work in other areas lately. So of course, and at the moment it's only me doing the forecasting. So that's taking my time up a little bit more than it would have done, so hence the occasional missed forecast here and there. So I have to apologise about that. But we will have somebody else joining us again soon, so that's going to be quite useful for me. So we'll be able to get a little bit more data out to you. But anyway, that is all for now. Goodbye.